Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Brad Walk from Cage Warriors. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Like, share, and subscribe for all that good stuff. You do not want to miss this.
What's going on, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Salute to all of you and welcome back. This afternoon, look what we got here is KBD. How you doing, my brother?
I'm fresh now, man. I'm good, bro. I'm just healing up. I have a small injury. I'm healing up. I want to get back to training. Hopefully, I'm back in camp next week. But yeah, I'm good. I'm fresh.
No, this is good, man. It's so good to have you on. Bro, since the last time that obviously you was here, we done a watch along together and watch a few fights. We're going to talk about that later on, but I wanted to talk to you about Bellator Dublin, man. Bellator Dublin. You know your opponent, McIntosh from Scotland, higher level gym. One of our affiliates actually know him and they train with him. He actually flew over there to go and watch him that night, and we told him what was going to happen. We told him he was fucking around and he was about to find out. Please tell us. It's bragging time for us now, yeah. Bragging time. And I was so happy, man. I was so happy.
Bless, bro.
Tell us how you felt through the whole camp, the whole build up to it, everybody all turning up, the whole crowd there, and you doing what you did emphatically.
Obviously, first of all, it's good to be back on the Fight Week Show. I love you guys, bro. It's love, yeah, all the time. Like, I feel the support you guys show me is very genuine, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. And yeah, man. Obviously, it's another good test. Obviously, McIntosh. To me, obviously, if it's the game that he probably has higher. Nah, he has higher level jiu-jitsu than me. But obviously, MMA, I feel like I can hold my own with anyone on my day. You know. So it was a good test for me, and obviously, we passed it with flying colours, obviously in my hometown as well. So, yeah, respect him at McIntosh as well. He's a good guy. I talked to him a little bit throughout the week. It wasn't like hostile. Sometimes you're in the hotel that Fight Week, different personality of your opponent will be staring at you and all, looking you up and down and that. Like, it wasn't like that this time, but either one is good. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was a good week and a good test as well.
Yeah, man, we could see the whole week, the whole build up to it. You know, even your weigh-ins, like when you came in for the weigh-in, I ain't never seen somebody turn up on time and on weight. You smashed the weigh-ins, bro. The weigh-in was wicked. So that, you know, that's definitely got the mood going for fighting.
Yeah,
right? You know what I mean?
Of course, of course.
And the way you finished, it's something that we. Actually, I was thinking you were about to wrap him up like a mummy, but you had another idea.
Yeah.
Tell us the whole sequence and your thought process into getting that finish the way you got the finish.
Yeah, so I was in his guard. Obviously, I didn't know how the fight was gonna go. I had a few thoughts in my head how it might go, and I knew he was good on the ground, jiu-jitsu. Immediately when I took him down, I was in his guard, and MVP was commenting that night. MVP, so everything he said was correct. Like, obviously, at the start, it was like he was putting a lot of pressure on me. Like, I think I've been on bottom, getting punches thrown at me, and I felt more pressure being on top inside his guard than being on bottom of other people's, because the grips, the things he was using to try to set up his triangles and things. I was like, oh, this guy knows. It's a different type of pressure. Everything was so tight, like the way a black belt would be if he wrapped you up, you know. So like I'm just like I want to get up, but I just threw that immediately when I threw the elbow. it's like I was just trying to create space to get up, but like
Yeah.
I seen his eyes roll back. I was like, yeah, get him out of there. So
Okay.
yeah. So to me, it was just like yes.
Right,
And
right.
it was funny. It was funny because a week before that, oh, a training partner that I train with, he's a striker as well. He was talking about the knockout and like how like it's the same as setting up a submission almost. It's like he was saying when you're not too thirsty for the knockout, it will come to you. You know, if you're not looking for it. Because I felt like in my first fight, I was too thirsty for the knockout, so it wouldn't come. You know, but when I'm just throwing things, setting things up, it will come to you. You know, and it's the shot that you don't even realize, like, and you just see their eyes,
That does the
like
that
go
does
back.
the
That
damage.
yeah, they're the ones that really hurt. You know.
Mm. I mean, because I was thinking to myself, we was all watching out because we did a watch along for it
Yeah.
on the show. I did say to you with it that I was gonna watch it, and you know, me, Leroy, we watched the fight, and we weren't even expecting that finish, but it was a very welcome finish because it's been different to the ways that you've been finishing the other fights, and you
Yeah.
know, it was so good to see you finish that fight healthy. You took no damage, and well, a couple days later, we see you on your Insta. You calling out Scott Coker. You're calling out everybody and saying, "Get me on the plane to
Come on.
Paris, brother.
Of
Bellator
course.
Paris." So,
Of course.
how close do you think? Because, like you said, you've gone in there, took no damage, and you're ready for a quick turnaround. So you're looking, if anything, you're looking to go back into the gym. What you just said earlier on at the top of the show, within the next week. How do you think you know how quick do you think they can find you an opponent to get you onto that event? Do you think, even if it's like a short notice thing, you think you'll be able to compete for that as well and grab that opportunity if it comes your way?
Of course, yeah. At the moment, I'm just waiting for obviously my coach John Kavanagh is away at like Tough and that in Las Vegas. My other coach is busy with. We have a lot of fighters in the gym at the moment doing signed with a lot of organizations and things. So I'm just literally waiting for a word back, and hopefully they talk to Jude and Scott Coker and that. I'm waiting for them to get the word back and see if we can make him happen. And I don't see why not. You know,
Why not?
I feel like I am excited. I'm winning my fights, and why not, man? I'm ready to go. You get me? And then again, if I come out unscathed, we can go again on Bellator Dublin again at the end of the year. And yeah, man, let's make it happen. You know, I'm really excited, and I feel like if I just keep on being active, I'm gonna get in a rhythm, and you're gonna see me better and get better and better and better. You know.
Yeah, man. I mean, the more active you are in the octagon, the more active, you know, you put in that fight and just being, you know, because sometimes spending too much time in camp as well can fuck up things. But if you're already in camp and in shape, getting that quick turnaround, it's like you spending one camp for 2 fights. That's a good thing, you know what I mean?
100%. And it's almost like I haven't. It's almost like I wasn't really in a real fight as well. So like, I'm not really. I didn't take any damage or anything in my last 5 fights. Even I haven't really took too much damage. So I'm ready to go back. You know, I'm ready to have a fight.
Oh yeah, we can't wait. We can't wait to see you back in there. But I wanted to talk to you about the card that we just seen. We just seen UFC 285 with John Jones winning the title the way he did. Did this surprise you? The way he put away Cyril Gane and how quick he did it after he had it for 4 years.
Yeah, 100%. I was thinking like, obviously, I think we were all thinking like, how is he gonna look at heavyweight? Will he look worse? Will he be slower? Will, you know? So I was thinking Cyril Gane. Like I was thinking he might try strike with Cyril Gane, so it might go long, and how would he deal with the power of heavyweights? You know? So But when you think about it, I'm like, it makes sense because if Ngannou can out grapple Cyril Gane, which Ngannou isn't known for his grappling, and John
Yeah.
Jones is obviously known for subbing a lot of high level people and
Oh yeah.
out grappling a lot of people. So
Yeah.
like it only makes when you think back, like it makes sense. Like I'm thinking, like I should have just betted on John Jones to do that, but to do it that quick, it was amazing, innit?
Yeah, man. I mean, what did you put any bets on for that card? Did Valentina
No, no,
fuck
I'm a
up
bit.
your did she fuck up your bet?
She would have definitely fucked up. I would have betted on her 100%. But
Yeah,
no, I haven't bet on the UFC in a while, but it would have been a good bet.
yeah, man, for real. What did you make of Valentina's fight and the mistake she made? And we've since, I think it was yesterday, Alexa Grasso's team released a video of them drilling the exact sequence that
Mm,
led to the back take of Valentina
yeah,
Shevchenko. And soon as she gave up her back and Grasso jumped on it, you as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, you knew it was you would
yeah,
have probably sensed it was over at that time. But what did you make of that fight and the way the whole thing
yeah.
panned out?
I was shocked. I just thought like, you know how Valentina just dominates everyone. Like it's nothing. Like just another. I was thinking it's just another, just another comfortable win for Valentina. But wow, like just every time, like we just keep on getting reminders. We are on watching the Leon Edwards fight and that, and like we're like Usman has this, you know.
Yeah,
It's just amazing. This sport, you just keep on getting reminded that it's never over, you know. Even when it
yeah,
looks like it's over, it's
hundred
mad.
percent. 100%. You are spot on. It's never over. You got to fight for the duration of the fight.
Hundred
Until the
percent, yeah,
bell goes, you're still in danger. I've seen Derek Lewis knock out Volkov 10
mm,
seconds after he'd been battered the entire fight. and,
yeah,
and Volkov, all he needed to do was stay the fuck away from Lewis, and he got knocked out within the
yeah,
last 10 seconds of the fight. So we know exactly what you can't take your eye off anything. You just and people. I mean, fighters knows this. I think that's why a lot of the time, sometimes when I've seen fighters fighting and they're in the clinch on the cage, they look up at the time because
yeah,
they want to know what the hell's going on, how long they got
yeah,
till, and that's sometimes they get clowned for it, but it's a good thing sometimes. So you know what you need to do
yeah.
to make it out of that round.
Yeah, and we've seen like it's like mad because we see 100 of examples of this. Like this has happened time and time again in the sport. But like obviously when you're in there and you just feel like this fight is just handy, it's so hard to not switch off. You know, for that split second. But on any day, anyone can get anyone. You know, it's
That's right.
I think it makes the sport so exciting, and that's why it's growing so fast, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about Volkanovski. Volkanovski is a man that fights in the same division. He's a featherweight champion over here in
Yeah.
UFC. But were you impressed with how he fought Islam Makhachev? And did you think he won that fight?
Yeah, I was in shock. I couldn't believe. I thought Islam being the bigger man, he was just gonna come in and just have his way with him with the grappling and things. But yeah, watching it, like I haven't watched it back or anything. I just watched it like
Yeah,
live, like so.
yeah.
Maybe if I watched it back, I would see things different. But as I was watching it, I did think Islam. I thought Volkanovski had it, like
Mm.
by just way around. But yeah, like I don't know. I thought he had it, but maybe not. Maybe I have to watch it back or something. I haven't had the time to watch it back. What did you think?
Ah, I knew you was gonna ask me that. No, I actually thought Islam won it, and I've been going
Really? Yeah.
back and forth with my brethren over here. He thought
Yeah.
Volkanovski won it. I thought
Yeah.
Islam won it, and that's the story of that fight. And from what
Yeah.
we're hearing now, they've said both of them got to go and fight their number one contenders. We saw Yair Rodriguez the way he won.
Yeah.
He put Josh Emmett away. So Volkanovski got to go deal with Yair Rodriguez first. And Islam, on the other hand, has to go deal with the number one contender at lightweight, and they're going to run it back. That's what Dana's saying at this moment in time.
Yeah.
They're talking about running it back. but it's an intriguing fight. But we know how badass Volkanovski is. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
always
was
say,
both of them had their moments, innit?
yeah, they
It
definitely.
wasn't like a robbery or nothing like that. It's just either one of them
No,
could have won it. I think
yeah,
it just depends how
it was
you'd
very
score the
close
fight.
fight, very
Yeah,
close fight. You
yeah,
mentioned earlier on about your coach being on tough. Coach Kavanagh is over there
yeah.
with Conor McGregor. You obviously train out of SBG Ireland, Straight Blast Gym for people that don't know. What are you making of that whole tough competition? And how do you think it'll go down between Conor and Chandler? And do you think that fight will happen at 155 or 170?
Yeah. I think that tough. That season. If you're on it, I think that's like. I think every one of them should use that as a big like a big opportunity, because if you think about it, there's going to be more eyes on this season than any other season, with obviously Conor McGregor on the show, and how charismatic he is. He's going to bring a lot of eyes to the show. So all the all the fighters on this season are lucky, because it's going to definitely bring extra eyes to
Extra eyes
the.
on them.
Yeah, 100%. You know, if you're on the season, you won the lottery with that one. You know, because I feel like the tough seasons, they haven't been as I don't know. I haven't heard too much about them like recently. You know,
Yeah, they were on
and
their knees.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, so this is a great opportunity for everyone. 'Cause I know a few people on. I think I don't know what to say, but I know people on the team SPG.
Mm.
Two people on the team are on
Okay.
the in the season as
Good luck
well.
to them.
So it's good. It's good for them. It's good for the team. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the season. And as well, with the fight with Chandler and McGregor, obviously a great fight as well. And obviously the season's gonna be obviously with dramatic as Connor is and all. It's gonna be exciting as well with the build up and that. So
Mm.
yeah, I'm excited to see.
It's gonna be a good fight, because both for these men, they got power in their hands. We also know that Chandler trains out of Sanford MMA and
Yeah,
is a proper wrestling gym. Like, their man over there down in Sanford, is wrestling, and like their
yeah,
grappling game is like, they got one of the best grappling game as a gym that's recognized by a gym. So it's going to be interesting how it goes. And for me, when I look at it, the only thing that I'm having in the back of my head is how well it has Connor's leg healed up from the
yeah,
break, from that Dustin Poirier fight. So that's the only thing that's in the back of my head. But if only time will tell when we see him in there. We're going to find out whether that titanium shin bone is rock solid, that we've heard about. He said
mm.
he said it's rock solid. So remember the
Yeah,
titanium shin bone, isn't it? So yeah, man,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be intriguing. It's gonna be intriguing. The last thing that I want to ask you, is about Chelsea Football Club. You lot went to Dortmund yesterday and
Yeah.
overcame a 1-0 deficit.
Okay, yeah,
He overcame a 1-0 deficit and came back and won it 2-1. With Raheem Sterling and Kai Havertz scoring for you
yeah.
guys. But just looking at Chelsea's season in general, how have you felt with all the players that you've bought and how Chelsea's been performing?
Ah, it's been stress. It's been hard, bro. It's been hard to watch. It's been heartbreaking. I feel like as well. But you have to bring this up in it, but at least we won yesterday. But the season, when you say the season was like spending that much money, obviously you. I think you asked me this question last time I was on, and it was just
Yeah.
like last time we just got rid of Roman last time, and Graham
Yeah.
Potter was just
Turning up.
employed. So
Mm,
oh man, it's not been. I don't feel like it's been good. I didn't like any the transfers.
mm.
Personally, I feel like they could have aimed a bit higher with the transfers with the money. They could have got a world class striker, went for a top striker instead of instead of buying 6 or 7 mid table players, buy like three three or two world class players, you know.
Mm.
But yeah, we'll see how it works out. But I'm not really liking. It's heartbreaking for me to see us get smashed up by teams like Southampton and things. But
Yeah.
yeah, I actually honestly haven't been watching. I've been just watching the highlights on like Sky Sports
Yeah.
YouTube or something because it's like it ruins my whole day. So you have to protect your energy. You get me?
Yeah. No.
But yesterday, I actually turned. Something told me to just turn it on. Champions League's the last thing we have to fight for, so I turned it on, not expecting much, and
Yeah.
then yeah, it was a great performance, man. I was happy still, but me, Graham Potter out. For me, Graham Potter out.
No, I mean, look, Graham Potter. It looks like your owner wants to give him time. I don't know how
Yeah,
much of that is true. I hear they're sampling other people as well, so
yeah,
it could be a chance that they bring another manager in.
yeah.
Manchester United went to Liverpool last week and lost 7-0. Like,
Crazy.
this league is a madness. Look how
Yeah,
rubbish Liverpool has been all season, bro.
it's bipolar, bro. It's bipolar.
And of all teams, Arsenal has been top of the table for God knows how long. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know what's happening with this season. I'm enjoying the season, by the way.
yeah, yeah.
I'm fully loving the season. Right?
Of course you're loving it, bro. Of course you are, man. I know you're loving it. You have to, man. What's it like to see your team play like this after so many years of like
Being
barely even
rubbish.
getting into the top four and things? Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's new, it's fresh. Every game is like we're not expecting what's gonna happen. Then it happens, and then we're thinking, "Oh shit, we won,"
yeah, yeah,
And these all the teams that's been beating us home and
yeah.
away. We go to Brighton, we lose. We go to Villa, we lose. We go to Palace, we lose. All these,
Mm,
we go to Brentford, we lose. All these teams that's been beating us, finally we're beating them home and away. So we're
yeah,
not just beating them at our ground, we're going over to their ground and beating them as well. And a lot of these teams, even Newcastle, they all did a double on us last season. But this season is totally different thing,
yeah,
different mentality. We brought in Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus, and they've literally transformed the whole team, bro. They changed how we look, they
yeah.
changed the way the players are thinking. They were asking the players, what's your aim for the season? And the players, they were talking about top four and Europa League. And Zinchenko told them to wash their mouth out,
Mm,
that they need to be aiming for the title. That's all he knows.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And just
Hundred
saying that to
percent.
them,
Yeah.
they said they weren't smiling anymore in the dressing room as soon as Zinchenko said that. And then look where they are now. They even if we don't win it,
Mm.
I'm extremely happy with the way that we've approached the Premier League this season. 100%.
100%, and like it just shows like I think a lot of the other teams are gonna look at a lot of the other owners and that are gonna look at because Hughes gave Arteta a lot of time and there was a lot of times when I feel like the fans were against him as well. So I think the Chelsea board as well might look at how Hughes are doing as well with like giving Arteta the time he needed, and it's like. Us Chelsea fans, we're not used to this, innit? We're not used to giving
I
the time.
know,
We
right?
just want to win now, man. We don't care. We don't need to know about the future. We want today's Chelsea to win, man.
Oh God. I mean,
We're
when
too
you
impatient,
look,
man.
yeah, man, bro, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, when you look at it, yeah, what you said earlier on with Potter out, that's what I was
Mm,
saying last season and the season before. I was saying Arteta out.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I wanted him
yeah,
gone as well, but he's found a way to turn it around, and the owner's good on him to give him a chance to do it, and they've backed him, and they give him money, and he's even buying players from the Premier League that's hitting the ground running.
mm,
People like Trossard and Jorginho. Jorginho, your guy, he's won the Champions League, he's won Europa League, he's won it all. He's
yeah,
won the Premier League, FA, everything to win in English football. He's won that, and now he's brought that mentality to this group of players. And look what they're
hundred
doing.
percent. Yeah, 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 yeah. The transfers has been much better as well with
Yeah,
who you're buying as well. I felt like you were buying people at the very, very end who are about to retire, but you got people like at that stage where they have that experience where they can still play and
yeah,
they still can play to a world class level, but like
yeah,
they're not washed out yet. You get me?
yeah. Yeah. And that's what we need, man. But hey,
Yeah.
Kenny, you've been so generous with your time as usual.
bless me.
Again, thank you so much for always giving us your time, for always showing us support as well, shouting us on your page. It means a lot to us, and we're gonna continue to push you. We're gonna continue to support you as well.
That's
And every step of your journey, in your career, we're gonna be there following it too. So is there anyone you want to shout out? Team, coach, gym, sponsors, all of that, please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, a shout out my sponsor me, came aboard Everything Era MMA. They're on Instagram there. UC Fit Gym, another professional fighter, John Byrne, who runs that gym there, gave me a handout on this camp as well, big help. And as well, obviously, thanks to my coaches, John Kavanagh, Dave Roach, and all my teammates at SPG Ireland HQ.
Yeah, man. Fabulous.
And as well, big up the Fight Week show, man, as well, of course, man. I'm supporting as well, just like you are supporting me. I'm supporting the YouTube, the Instagrams, everything, man. I'm there for your journey as well, just like you are there for my journey. And yeah, I'm hoping your show reaches wherever it needs to reach, man. Hopefully, man, one day you have me in the studio or something. You get me in the fancy studio, man. The dream big, bro. You get me? So
that's the dream. That's the dream.
It, you get me? Yeah,
that's the dream. That's the dream, Kenny, man. That's the dream. We really, really appreciate that, man. And people, up onto the next video. We're out.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.